Welcome to my studio. This is a main board of a computer. Oftentimes it's called a motherboard because the microprocessor goes here and a graphics card would go in here. It's a circuit board that does graphics. And there are other places where other different circuit boards can go in and they connect to it like something connecting to a mother. I don't know. I guess that's why they call it a motherboard. So this is where the memory goes. And the memory is really close to the microprocessor. That way it doesn't have as much chance for the electricity to do goofy things. And I was mentioning to you before about an SSD drive. Well, there's more than one kind of an SSD drive. Here's one. And I have one cable on here, but not the other. The other part that goes on here is the power. This is just the information connection. And the other end of this would go here into one of these. And there are 4 of these ports, and they're all the same. Well, not exactly the same. They're seen as different by the computer. So this is solid state. Inside of it is like RAM. It's just chips. That's all there is. This one is bad. That's why it's out there. Here's one that I had connected to this Mac by a cable, and the cable would connect right here and go into Thunderbolt. But I thought I'd take it out and show you this. There's a rubber piece here, and that rubber piece actually held it down because there's a notch in it. That notch holds this down. So now that it's popped up, I can take it out. Easier with 2 hands than with one. Okay. And there's the connection. And this is considered a hard drive. And if you look, it says underneath the QR code, it says 1 terabyte, 1 TB. This goes here. All right, there we go. I should learn to look through the phone. All right, go through here, and it goes down to this, and there's a place for a screw to screw it down, which is why the rubber thing is nice, because I don't have to have a screwdriver. And this would be a 1 terabyte drive inside this computer. This is, oddly, a secondary connection. There's a primary connection for this to go. Can you tell? It's kind of a trick question. It goes here. Why here? Because this has a heat sink on top of it, and it screws down on both sides. These things do get a little bit warm, so to draw heat away and to keep it running cool, the heat sink comes built in. This is a pretty decent motherboard. The fact that it has 3 of these PCIe slots in addition to the main PCIe slot, it's unusual. So it's unusually good. And this is where we have the power of the board, and the board has to power certain things, and it has a heat sink for the power. But some are better. This one's adequate, and we'll just leave it at that. So I'll just put this back inside here and put it down, and there it is. Now all I have to do is connect the cable, connect it to the computer, to the Mac, and it's in. It's connected and seen. So that's basically what computers, I guess, in the hardware side kind of are like. And seen maybe on this side, we'll see things here like, here it is, Ethernet port, a USB down below it, and more USB slots. And this one here, that's HDMI, that's a video slot. But the video port doesn't make any difference if a processor doesn't have built-in video on it. In that case, you put in your graphics card, and it sits in here, and there's another, on the end of it, there's another piece there, and you plug your cable into that. Anyway, and this